welcome to my channel. My name is Alicia. Today I have our October empties, and they are definitely quite numerous. All right, first up, this is not an empty, but I am just passing. I have it on today. This is the second time I've tried it. I'm sure it's the right foundation for somebody, but it's not for me. So this is the Amazonian Clay by Tarte. It's supposed to be a 16-hour foundation. The first time I tried it, I used way too much, and then I used a brush. This is really much almost like a clay. It's very thick. A little, very little dab, I mean little, goes a long way. I did my whole face with a very little. I feel like, to me, I don't know whether it's because it's thicker. I feel like it settles and creases or highlights the not good. It's definitely more of a full coverage, which also may be why I don't like it. Today I applied, again, very tiny amount and with a sponge. It did seem to go better, but then it was hard to get into here. I don't know. Anyway, it's just not for me. It's too thick. It's too, it's hard to figure out. I think with the right hand or something, it might work. But it's a no-go for me. I love candles from Walmart. $4. They last quite a bit of time. This was the Frosted Pumpkin Cupcake. It smelled really good. Very cheap price, very good scent payoff for this particular scent. I would say most of their candles have a good scent payoff. Every now and then it's not so good, but most of the time their scent payoff is really good. This is not the first time I've showed Epsom salts. For me, Target is the best place to buy them, and the secret is to go to the pharmacy area. If you go to like the bath bomb area or the makeup area, they will have name brand, fancy scents, all of that, and they're more expensive for less. So you get 8 pounds of Epsom salt for about $6, $6.99 here in California. So the trick is go to the pharmacy area. You get more bang for your buck. I thought I was going to love this because I love the EOS chapstick and lotion. This was terrible. It's by no means empty, but I am not wasting my time on this anymore. I don't know if it's the sensitive skin part, but this was a shave cream. It is so thick and so lotiony. It clogs up my razor. It leaves chunks of product all over my shower. It is just terrible. I don't even think it leaves my legs feeling good. So honestly, I thought I would just love, 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 love. This is a absolute hate, hate, hate. I may bring this to work and pass it on, but I don't think it's worthwhile to pass on. I love this stuff. Trader Joe's pumpkin body scrub. It is, I think, like $4 to $5, so it's a really good price for 8 ounces of sugar scrub. I just love the smell, so I highly recommend Trader Joe's. I don't know if they would still have this by the time you see this in the end of October, but I love their sugar scrubs and their seasonal kind of stuff. Anyway, recommend 100%. All right, this stuff is terrible. SGX NYC dry shampoo. It doesn't do anything. I feel like it makes my hair look worse. Is that possible? It says nourishing dry shampoo, absorbs oil, silky and smooth, refreshes. The oil absorption, I would give a D. Maybe it takes 10% of my oil. I also don't think it zhuzhes up my hair at all. So this was a splurge. This is like, I've only used this 2, maybe 3 times. So again, I could put it out at the counter at work, but I don't know if anybody would like it. Somebody out there might like it. It's a no-go for me. All right, I love this mascara. I got it once in one of my boxes, and then I repurchased it myself. I'm honestly, I don't know. Anyway, my hands are wet. I have no idea. I've honestly been thinking about just saving the wand and using it on my current mascara. So I love the brush. No clumping. It is very lengthening. It is not volumizing, but it's substantial. Like, I really love how this looks. This is about $25, $26. Then you have to pay $5 shipping because, to my knowledge, no one sells this. And I do love it. It's slightly better than my Maybelline, but for the price difference, I could buy 2 Maybellines for not even one of these because of the shipping, partly. If you hear anything, we have kittens over here trying to climb the windowsill. So I do love this. If I didn't have to pay shipping, I would probably pick it up, but I just don't know. With shipping, it's in the $30 to $33 range, and my Maybelline is just honestly 95% as good. So I love this, but I'm probably not going to repurchase, but I am thinking about saving the wand and maybe dipping it in the Maybelline. Does that sound crazy? I enjoyed this product. This was Dallas and James Cloud Cream from Ipsy. There's still some in, but it was kind of getting hard to get out. Very nice packaging, glass jar. Really enjoyed it. I would not repurchase just because of the price. But it was very nice. No complaints. This is my Holy Grail face oil. The cats have gone crazy. So I love this. This is $82 though. Malin and Goats. I believe it's like a Swedish or Norwegian brand. They sell it in store at Nordstrom. It is a blue glass bottle. I got my very first one years ago in one of those boxes that's no longer. And I made that last forever. Then a friend gave me hers. And then I have another one. FabFitFun had them in one of their sales for $39. So I love this face oil. It soaks in. It is just hydrating. Love, love, love. But it is a splurge. Face oil, what I recommend is you just put a couple drops in your moisturizer. And that also makes it go a really long time. All right. I normally really, really love this dry shampoo. I think it might be expired or something. It was discounted twice at TJ Maxx. I don't know if dry shampoo can expire. This did not do much for my hair, and the back of my, like where my hair hangs down, the top of my shirt back there would have white cast, and I've never had that happen. So I normally love this stuff, but I think this was a one-time kind of goof, and maybe it was expired or bad or something. But this did not impress me this time around. All right. This stuff was one of those products where theoretically it should have been an awesome thing. I love the brand. I love the ingredients. Derma E is a really good brand. Kind of like affordable-ish. Like a little step up besides drugstore, but not as quite as expensive as the name brand things. Hyaluronic acid, squalane, green tea, other great things. My face just didn't love it, but I used it on my neck. I also didn't like the smell, but this is like, there are some times where it's a brand, all the right ingredients, it should be the best thing ever, but for whatever reason, it wasn't. I like a product to soak right into my skin and make my skin feel really good. This just did not do that for me. Speaking of mascaras, this is probably my favorite Maybelline. The Sky High Sensational. I love it. I've already repurchased it. The wand is perfect for my particular lashes. It gets all of them. Again, no clumping, perfect length, no volumization. I just love. Love, love, love. And this is just really $10, all you really need. This is really good too. It's slightly better. Maybe slightly more lengthening. But I can buy 3 of these once you factor in shipping. So I recommend the Sky High. It's a holy grail that will stay with me forever unless I do something crazy. All right, this should be kind of a no-brainer, but mouthwash has changed the game. I didn't grow up using mouthwash for whatever reason, but honestly, if you have trouble with cavities or your kids, etc., mouthwash every day, once a day. My daughter uses that at night before she goes to bed. Fingers crossed. So far, we have been doing good on the cavity front. This is just the Equate brand, but fluoride, mouth rinse, if you're having issues, give it a try. All right, now I don't remember what I was going to say on this. It's been so long ago. I didn't like it. I remember that much. I would not repurchase it. This was the NARS, and I did appreciate that the NARS gave you enough for one full face. Now, I will say that they were 4 dramatically different colors, like 1 light, 2 middle, and 1 dark. I really wish when they gave you a sample, it would be 4 light and like 4 dark or like 4 medium. This was the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer Sunscreen SPF 30. It was just okay. Because Radiant is in the name, I expected to be like fully glowing, radiant. It just was It was fine. But for NARS price, I want it to be spectacular, and it just wasn't. It was fine. All right, this was an accident, kind of, I guess an accident purchase. We were on a cruise this summer, and this was all the port had. My daughter was getting sick. Our in-laws were getting sick. I didn't want to get sick. So this was all they had, and I honestly think these are awesome. They really seem to cut down better than Airborne. I'm kind of an Airborne junkie. Whenever I feel I'm getting sick, I start taking Airborne. And these were expensive. Like at the port we stopped at, they were like $20 for the pack. So I'm going to use every single one. This last time I was getting a cold, it cut it out altogether. So if you're getting sick a lot, I recommend. All right, we're on the mascara train. This was just, I would give a C or a D rating. MAC. I would expect better from MAC. Magic Extension. So the first time I used it, it was terrible. It flaked. These have fibers, and so when it first goes on, it looks clumpy, but that does go away. And then I used it. I probably used it 10 times. It got better. It didn't flake. At first it looks clumpy, but it generally dries well. But you can see at the very end, there are these fibers. And I feel like the fibers is what kind of adds to the flaking. It gets clumpy. This was just getting very unreliable. I expect better from MAC. So just not impressed in the slightest. All right, L'Oreal Everpure Scalp Scrub. My husband loved it. I think it's like $7 on Amazon. I would say it's a lightly scrubbing scalp scrub. I like it, but I've just found that scalp scrubs dry me out. So I did enjoy this one, but I've kind of moved on to a different clarifying system. But I would use, if you use a scrub, it's clarifying. That's kind of why I was using it. But at least for my hair, you have to use it sparingly. You cannot use a scrub, for me, weekly or daily, but I also have drier hair. But this is a nice, affordable scalp scrub if you like scalp scrubs. All right, I am very glad I got the little sample of Kristen S, the dry shampoo. I only got 3 uses out of this, which is fine, I guess. I mean, it is tiny. I don't know whether the big ones are like this or all of them are like this. This was so hard to push down. It was okay. I give it like a B+, C-. It did cut the oil. It kind of zhuzhed a little bit. For the price, though, I would use Batiste. Batiste is cheaper and you get more product. This is more expensive and you get less product. So because of the price, I'm not that impressed. So it's okay. If you were in a pinch, it would work. But I would go with Batiste over this. I was not impressed. Kate Somerville Dry Skin Saver. I think they were trying to do too much here. This is like a body, face, and I don't know what. Body, face, and lips. Why would I put a lotion on my lips? So this is a moisturizer. There's still some in here. I just wasn't impressed. It is a thicker cream. It was okay. I felt like it kind of sat there in like a thick layer. Like it wasn't for me. And for like a body lotion, I would not be paying Kate Somerville prices. I've tried a few of her products through FabFitFun, and honestly, they've all kind of been especially because of the price tag. If they were $10, I would have a different opinion, but I just don't think her products are for me. I love kind of having a a luxurious bath without the price. And so the Dollar Tree has these packages of bath salts. They're $1.25. They come in different colors, scents, etc. I can get 3 baths, and it just kind of feels luxurious. You're like peppering your bath with colored bath salts. They're kind of chunky, and it's just kind of a fun, cheap way to have a luxurious bath. All right, I like this with kind of an asterisk. I got this on sale at TJ Maxx, so I would not be a fan for full price. This is the Neutrogena Hydro Boost. It's kind of like a gel, watery consistency. Absolutely no white cast. It kind of comes out blue. I use it kind of for my neck and my arms. It's okay for my face, but I love that it doesn't feel sticky or tacky like normal like sunscreens. So because I paid $6 for it, I really enjoy it. Full price, I think it's more like $12 to $15, and that's kind of for me. If it was $6, I would definitely repurchase. If I saw it at TJ Maxx again, I would rebuy it. All right, this product was odd. I think mine got damaged with heat in transit. Saint Jane. Mine kept coming out in clumps of oil. Felt very good, very moisturizing. I don't think oily skin would like this. Very luxurious packaging. Has a tint to it, but I wouldn't really call it a tinted moisturizer. But mine just kept, like, you would like empty it in your hand and it would be globbing of oil and the product. And I don't think it was meant to be that way. Amina, you see their products a lot in different boxes, and it's either a love-hate situation. This was a hate. This is a body polish, body scrub. There's like no scrub to be found. Well, I should say, actually, there are walnut pieces. My husband said he felt like there was nothing in there. Because of the walnut, for me, my legs just almost have an allergic reaction. They turn red, they get itchy. So I hate the walnut shells. And then if you're going to do a scrub, it needs to actually feel like a scrub, in my opinion. So this is just yuck. And it left kind of that whole chunky pieces all over the shower, and I don't want to deal with the mess. All right, I have repurchased this twice already. This is the NYX Control Freak Eyebrow. It is cheaper on Amazon, at least for me, than it is in Walmart. I think Walmart's like $12. Amazon tends to be like $8. This lasts me exactly 6 months. I order it on Amazon. Whenever I go back to order it, I just check for fun. And it's been lasting me exactly 6 months. You know it's bad when it kind of starts looking like glue at the end, or there's no product coming out. But this is a perfect hold on my eyebrows. And I feel like it's clear, but it just makes you look a little more awake. This was a splurge. I don't know if the other flavors will be better. This was like 75 cents, Land O'Lake Mint Cocoa. I think if you did Swiss Miss, it would be like, what, 20 to 30 cents a pack. So I was expecting it to be more decadent, richer chocolate. It was kind of I do have 2 other flavors, but I was not impressed with the mint. Now this right now is my holy grail nighttime moisturizer, Dr. Jart Ceramidin. It has, I think, 5 ceramides. It's about $45. It is very thick, My face feels so good in the morning. So this is my number one nighttime moisturizer. I love the ingredients, the ceramides, and I've already repurchased. We really are on the mascara train. I have two more to go of mascaras. So I was so excited that I think it was Sephora was giving a free sample of Tower 28. Everybody, I feel like every social media YouTuber has been raving about this. I was so excited to get a sample because I was already buying something. I think my birthday month in June, I had went in with the intention of buying it, but the wand is weird. It's like a wand and then two more like bristles, like it's kind of like a 3 bristle spirally thing. This sample, I don't think is representing it well because this wand does not have that like 3 spirally thing happening. This was terrible. I put it on, it looked okay-ish. Within a few hours, it's pretty much gone. Like you look in the mirror and you can kind of see a little bit, but it's almost like it just went away. Not even so much flaking, but it just, I don't know where it went. I did this like 2 or 3 times. Sadly, I'll never know if the regular Tower 28 does the same thing. Because I know the wand is different than it is in the sample. But geez, if I was going to give a sample to people, I would want to put my best foot forward. So I'm not quite sure why everybody is raving about this. It could be this is a bad sample, but I'm never going to like spend the $20 on the real thing to figure that out. And then we have another dud. Wonder Upgraded Lashes Thickening Mascara. This pretty much did nothing. I did not like it at all. Not worth my time. All right, this is another brand where I feel like it's mostly misses for me, but occasional hit. Dirty Lamb Mint Mocha Eye Serum. I appreciate its glass packaging, the roller. I like the caffeine in it, but it's pretty much like a body oil that you're rolling on your eyes, and I just don't understand. Like, it just seems odd. Why would we... It's like a face oil, but for your eye. So not my prefer. I guess I prefer like a creamier eye cream, if that makes sense. All right. I got persuaded by a YouTube dermatologist, and I'll probably put this out at the counter at work. So number 7, Advanced Retinol. It's just, I think, too strong for me. It made my face red. And I know that I could probably work through that, maybe try it again. But I love the Neutrogena Retinol, and it doesn't make my face red. So I have no interest in using a product that makes my face red. I have enough redness. So for me, this was an absolute no-go. But I will probably pass it along. I have sensitive skin, so that's probably, it's me, not necessarily the product. I love essential oils, and I don't use very many at this point, but the ones I do use, I love. This is doTERRA's Deep Blue, and they have it in the oil form and a cream form. I have both. If your back hurts, your muscles ache, this pretty much overnight zaps it. I love, love, love it. I already have another one. These were 2 products from, I can't think of it, but it's like the Korean skincare where you can order. I can't think of the name. These were both, yeah. This was one of them. This one was a, I can't talk. Foundation. It just was fine. It came out with a grayish tint, which it ended up going on okay, but too thick and just didn't do, I felt like it settled in all the wrong places. This is another one of those products that theoretically has a stellar cast of ingredients, very nice glass packaging, affordable, but it was It didn't really soak into my skin. I didn't see lots of benefits. So we have a kitty cat. This is Spirit. Oh my goodness. They are never in here except for when I'm filming. So you guys, at this point, I think I've probably seen Spirit quite a bit. Sushi, our other cat, is a little more shy. And our last one today, sometimes I've never heard of this brand, the Cleanest Lab. We got this in a box. Sometimes I feel like we just pull no-name things out to give us stuff. This was it was fine-ish. I ended up using it on my daughter. It was good for my daughter. I didn't like it for me. I can't remember. It was either not moisturizing enough or it was too, like it weighed my hair down. Or possibly even both of those. So I don't know. Have we heard of this brand? Have you guys heard of that brand? I just feel like it was a filler product I got in one of my boxes. It was fine for my daughter. My hair is very picky. Anyway, those are my empties for October. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I will talk to you soon.